Do you think your biggest failure was the day you failed? Wrong. Your biggest failure was the moment you tasted a small win and decided to relax. The moment you said, "That's enough for today." That moment, you signed the papers of your own destruction. The world teaches you this lie. When you succeed, celebrate. Party, rest. But in David Goggins' world, success is a trap. It slows you down. It numbs your hunger. It extinguishes the fire that once forced you to fight. Hello friends, my name is Vaibhav and welcome to Booktuber English. Today, we are going to shatter the mindset that wants to keep you average. If you came here to feel good, close this video right now. This journey is only for those who are willing to break themselves and rebuild like stone. David Goggins is not just a name, he is a synonym for pain, but his greatest victories were never in his muscles. They were hidden in the darkest corners of his mind, where most people quit. When Goggins passed the Navy SEAL written exam on his third attempt, after failing twice, after sleepless nights, after mental exhaustion, when the computer screen finally showed the word pass, what would an average person do? Call friends, celebrate, sleep peacefully. But what did Goggins do? He made his victory his slave, not his master. He went straight to the swimming pool, not to celebrate, but to remind himself, I am still a warrior, not a celebrity. He strapped 7 kilograms of weight to his chest, held heavy bricks in both hands, and walked 50 meters underwater in one breath. When his lungs felt like they would explode, when his brain screamed to stop, he answered back, "Victory will not make me weak." This is the reverse celebration rule, and you must inject it into your veins. Most people fail not because they lose, but because they relax after winning. Good exam score? You relax. Promotion at work? You relax. First profit in business? You relax. That moment is exactly when you should do the hardest thing possible. If you're a student and you finished a tough chapter, don't celebrate. Pick up the most boring subject you've been avoiding for weeks. This sends a signal to your brain. My happiness is not dependent on outcomes. My happiness lives in discipline. Biology explains this with something called the winner effect. When you win, your body releases testosterone and aggressive neurochemicals. But if you stop after winning, those same chemicals turn into stress hormones. That's why stopping after success leads to depression. Goggins immediately channels the energy of victory into the next battle, so he stays in combat mode. Remember this, building momentum is hard. Maintaining it is even harder. If you stop after a win, your next start won't be from zero. It will be from minus. Goggins had to lose 45 kilograms in 3 months. This wasn't a movie transformation. This was a negotiation with death. Every day, hours of brutal workouts, every muscle screaming. One evening during his final set, he skipped one single rep and went home. That night he couldn't sleep. No one in the world knew, but he knew. He had betrayed himself. And that moment, that's the line between a legend and an average man. Because when you cheat yourself in private, you punch holes in the foundation of self-trust. At 12 midnight, Goggins went back to the gym and finished the rep. Psychology says the biggest human fear is not loneliness, it's falling in your own eyes. When you lie to yourself in silence, your subconscious assigns you a loser identity. After that, no motivational video can save you. You can fool the world. Fake smiles, fake certificates. But at night, when you look into your own eyes, you know whether you are a coward or a warrior. The day you become honest in solitude, you will never need external motivation again. Confidence doesn't come from money or muscles. It comes from keeping promises to yourself. Ask yourself, do you take shortcuts when no one is watching? Do you stop when there is no audience? Your real identity is built in closed rooms. One skipped rep can hollow your entire character. When Goggins ran his first 100-mile ultramarathon, he had no experience. After 80 kilometers, his body collapsed, kidneys failing, stress fractures in his legs, pain striking like electricity with every step. And then, the mind started talking. The mind is a lawyer. It presents perfect arguments to quit. You'll die. Why are you doing this? You've already proved enough. Goggins used a weapon called the cookie jar. When pain surrounds you, pull out memories of past victories. He remembered Hell Week. He remembered childhood abuse. The moment you reconnect with past wins, your pain threshold increases. Pain is not an order. It is information. Your body lies when it says it's finished. Science shows when your mind says you're done, you're only at 40% capacity. The remaining 60%